Hey there, it's Don Krakito, bringing my review of Salt and Sanctuary with some boss spoilers. For starters, here's me getting eaten by my first mimic like every game. Don't do this. Just hit every treasure chest. Pretty much all the NPCs are insane in this game. At least all the ones you can talk to at length. It's fun. Now, I died quite a few times to regular enemies. And I also died from thinking that chains were ropes. More than once. In the same spot. But the brunt of my deaths were two bosses. Like this guy, who taught me that toxic status is very bad. This dude I died to twice before I realized you just gotta spam heal the entire fight. Because at some point you will get infected and you will get taken out if you don't continuously heal. Like, my HP is just draining out of me. But as long as you can just perpetually heal, you can eventually wear him down. I died a whole lot to a whole lot of different bosses, actually. Not that that's any kind of complaint. I have respect for a game that can beat me over and over again. Granted, some of them were my own stupid mistakes, but a lot of these guys have extremely quick switch-ups. Plus, most of them seem to go into frenzy mode for the last half to a quarter of their HP, which means taking that little shred off gets progressively more difficult because you gotta wait for and bait out some slam attacks and jumping attacks. Because all their quick stuff they can combo with. And as time goes on, you'll see them cancel out of delays more and more to hit you. It sucks. But it never really feels terribly unfair either. I never really felt like I got hit cheaply. I was just making mistakes, which I deserve to get hit for. This next boss coming up is actually the only boss in this game that I one-timed, including the first regular boss. Really wasn't terribly difficult, but I'm pretty sure I was meant to fight him before that nasty Kraken guy before. Either way, he was delicious cake. Just took way too much damage to really be a difficult boss, and you could stun him usually with a second hit with a greatsword. My character's strength and faith all the way for my first run, like usual. Now this boss represents a nasty difficulty spike. It also demonstrates that I'm really bad with breath weapons. They're basically my kryptonite. I die a whole bunch of times to this dragon's breath weapon. I really suck at dodging. Now, this game borrows a few mechanics from Dark Souls, but I actually find playing it reminds me way more of, in terms of exploration and overall style, of Castlevania games, especially Order of Ecclesia. That game seems really similar to this. Now, the weapon variety is pretty solid, but I basically always go with some kind of great sword and healing ability for my first run, so my decision was made for me. As soon as I found the Kurimoa, I had it on for, well, up until now. I assume eventually I'll replace it for something even stronger in the same class. It's literally just now occurring to me that Kuremura was probably just Romaji for Claymore. My favorite weapon in the Dark Souls games, so it's only naturally that I gravitated to it. Overall, this game's extremely good, has a very tough but fair level of challenge. Maybe a little smidge harder than Dark Souls, but never seems impossible. And just all around really fun. I just wish it had invasions. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. You should totally try this game.